Thank you, Madam Chair.
Hawley.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just two more quick things. Mr. Stephanie, I want to ask about quick strike mines, if I could, and then vertical launch tubes. On the quick strike mines, I see that they're at the bottom of the unfunded priorities list. Can you just walk me through that? This seems like an important defensive capability. Offensive mining is certainly important for the pacing scenario in the pacing theater, namely the fait accompli scenario. So can you help me understand the thinking here? Or, Admiral, if you prefer.
Yeah, I think since it's the CNO's list. I think
go ahead.
Go
ahead, Admiral. That's fine. I think maybe it's off. Yeah, there you go.
I'm sorry. The quick strike extended range mine is what's on the unfunded list, which gives you, I can't talk ranges here, but it's a little bit different system that is still under R&D.
That's why it's at the bottom of the unfunded list?
Correct.
Because it's still in R&D?
Correct.
Okay. Fair enough. Let me ask you about vertical launch tubes. The Navy plans to cut a large number of these. Admiral Davidson has testified before the full committee and others that they expect the coming years to be particularly a dangerous zone, let's say, for a Chinese aggression. How does the Navy plan to offset the loss here of strike capacity between now and the late 2020s, so into this decade?
In terms of the VLS tubes, we have to be careful in a comparative view as part of Appendix 7, which is a classified annex to the shipbuilding plan, so you get the full view of not just what we'll have, but what Intel tells us China will have. So that you have to look at that, and you have to be careful. We must be careful that we don't go domain versus domain and make that comparison. We have significant advantages in the undersea domain that we will continue to make modernization to maintain that dominance. And how, through operational art, we use our submarines and the capabilities they have to open up maneuver space for the air wing coming off the carriers and the long-range fires from our surface ships and distributed maritime operations. Yes, we are taking risk in VLS between now and about 2030. I will say we have, with the DDGs that are delivering inside the FIDP, it's about 1,344 VLS tubes on new ships that are coming into the fold. So I fully acknowledge we're taking risk in VLS, but the investments we're making by getting rid of those VLS gives us a more capable, more lethal Navy inside the FIDP.
And I guess what I'm driving at is, Admiral, between now and 2030, when we're in this potential danger zone, are you confident that you're taking a chance, you have to make tough decisions? Are you going to be able to offset any loss of strike capability? That's what I'm driving at here.
As part of the broader joint force, if you're asking me to characterize that risk, I don't think I'd say it in a public hearing, but it's a fair question, and I can take it for the record if you like.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair. That's all I've got.
Thank you. I'd like to thank all of you for coming before this committee, and this hearing will come to a close. The record will remain open for 5 days. Thank you very much, everyone.